No. Alright, well, I'm online right now. I was talking to Dalton.
Recent activities. Not half bad.
Are you watching it now?
Oh, is it? Are you doing it on YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah, that share play isn't working.
Oh, this is an old one. That's not the one I want. I know I've seen how to do it on here before. Now I can't for the life of me.
Yeah, it's weird. Sorry, you're not missing anything. I'm not playing anything yet because fucking. I've been joining the lobby, but I'm gonna go piss. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Now I found the fucking live one. Oh, am I gonna hear myself? Is this gonna be weird? Dead bomb. Oh, yeah, that's fucked up. Let's see if I can hold a note for the entire time that the delay takes me to loop back.
That's good. Yo, yo, yo.
Yo.
Come here, Lily.
It's funny because I can hear my voice loop.
Oh my gosh. Come here. Come on.
It's that first your mom got me a while ago.
Oh.
That I've never used.
Oh, that's
Well, now you got a brand new purse.
So bad.
No, I don't mind it.
Come on here.
It's not that bad.
Have you, are you watching on YouTube or SharePlay?
Yeah, it's on YouTube, so it's...
Loading.
Yeah, the broadcast.
I gotta grab beers. Hold on.
Yeah, it reminds me of like Tomb Raider side bag.
Oh, fuck, man.
I gotta fix that charging first, but it also doesn't charge at 2 amps. That's a bummer.
I feel like it's only purse.
I don't think so. Alright, I'm back.
Right on.
Alright, so what you're watching is me playing as the survivor. You either play as the survivor or you play as the killer. Both are equally as fun. I normally play as a survivor more than anything else, I feel. But it's definitely addicting. Alright, so I just gotta find a generator. The kind of thing that's kind of cool about every time you start is you don't know who the killer is, so it could be someone different every time. And everyone's got like a little bit of a special power, so depending on what it is, they could sneak up on you. You gotta be careful. Oh, fuck, there he is. Fuck. Alright, so you get to see it in action pretty quick. Fuck. As you can see, I'm pretty helpless. Like, I can't really do shit.
Other than try to run away.
Yeah, like, hiding I can do pretty well, because, like, as a survivor, you can hide. But, like, for the most part, like, you're kind of fucked. If he, like, finds you and shit. So now I'm gonna try and hide. I hope he ain't gonna find me. Fuck me, man. Come on. Jesus Christ. So now this guy has to hook me up on like a fucking sacrificial hook. And he's gotta wait a long fucking time for my ass to get sacrificed. But you like see how I can see the silhouette of everybody?
Oh, yeah.
They can come and save me and get me off this bitch. So I have a fighting chance. Bitch, get out of my way.
And then how many people, like, does he have to hook up?
Well, it's a little complicated, but bear with me. So, alright, so you obviously, the goal of the game for the guy, or like when you're the killer, is to hook as many people as possible. So obviously the 4 is the best, 1 is the least, 0 is the worst.
Okay, so it's just like a time down from the time that you're up there, and then if you're, obviously you only have so much time before like the game ends or something.
Right, but there's a couple variants that play into it. So, oh, they're gonna heal me. On the first, so for the first part, let's just, oh Jesus Christ, let's just say he hooks me the first time, and then it doesn't get to the entity being summoned. That will, so okay, it's hard to explain unless you've played it and you'll kind of like feel it out. But so the first time he hooks me, he basically needs to hook me 3 times. If I keep getting off, he needs to hook me like 3 times altogether.
Gotcha.
So like if I get off before the entity is summoned, basically he has to hook me 2 other times. Oh shit, that person's getting chased. He's got to hook me 2 other times, basically. So if the entity's summoned, then that means he's got to do 1 more time. And fuck, damn it, I just set that shit off. But yeah, once you get all 5 generators going, Then these doors, see where I'm at right here? I mean, the timing might not match up with YouTube, but that door right there, you hold on a lever and then you escape.
Gotcha.
But if you can see if you see in like my bottom right hand corner and shit, there's different perks and like there's different things that you do for like each time that you're out here like doing a match. So each time you're playing, it's completely different. So those are my perks in the bottom right, and the higher you level up, the more perks you can have at a time. I'm only at like level 15 with this guy, so I can only have 2. But yeah, it changes the game every time, so it's not the same fucking thing every single time. You don't have to rely on like, oh, do I gotta find stuff? Like there's like chests in here that I can grab items from, and yeah, I mean there's a whole bunch of different variants that make every game different. Oh, and here's that guy. See him? He's fucking like.
Not yet.
Whatever. I got a fucking.
Oh, now I do.
Yeah.
Fucking holographic ass.
Yep, basically. But it was worth it because I got another generator going. But if he hangs me again, it's going to go straight to the entity being summoned. And you'll see it. It looks like a fucking like, spider-looking thing. See if he catches me. Oh, no. Pick her up. Well, he's going to be looking for me, watch. I need to run. So you'll hear like the sound in a second being like, that's him turning invisible.
Yep. Oh, dang.
Yeah, so like each guy has like their own kind of power, and then they also bring in like famous like horror guys. Like there's Freddy in here. There's Michael Myers from the Halloween movies. There's also the Texas Chainsaw Massacre dude. Yeah, so like they bring in some other parts, and yeah, everyone's got like their own unique power. Like every time you're Freddy, you gotta bring someone into the dream world before you kill them. Then they can't escape the dream world. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different variants. It's not like the same game over and over and over.
That's kind of cool, I suppose.
You are like getting the generators going and stuff each game as a survivor, and you are killing people every time you play a match as a killer. But that's about the only repetitiveness. And there's different levels, and there's different like stuff. Some levels are harder than others, depending on whether you're a killer or a survivor. It's definitely fun as hell. And then if you look up like at the center on like the far right, those red icons, those are like hexes that the killer has on us. Like the top one makes me go slower when I repair generators, and then the skull one is something else. I don't know exactly what it is.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, some things play against you, some things, I mean, there's times where I'll walk away and I'll never escape from a match as a survivor. But then there's other times that I'll like fucking just dominate. And I haven't seen a fucking chest anywhere. Heal me, motherfucker. Come here. Heal me, bitch. Over here. But yeah, each survivor that you have has different like attributes and stuff. So it's like some people are better at healing, some people are better at like repairing generators, some people are better at stealth. Like, so you kind of like get to figure out like who you like better, and then like same thing with like the killers. Like some killers work better for you than others. Like I really like the hag. What she does is she puts down like traps. So if like someone walks over my trap that I lay down, I can teleport to it, and then I can like fucking go attack them and shit.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, so everyone's got like a special power in some way. And then there's obstacles. I know the time's a little lapsed, but if you can look behind me here, you'll see it in a second. But that little like multicolored palette, like you can knock those down when you're getting chased, and yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you kind of learn as you go. Don't get me wrong. The first couple matches I played, I got my ass whooped. Or like I had the survivors kicking my ass as the killer. And you get like different weapons too. So as like the survivor, you get like a toolkit. You can have like health kits, or you can have like a flashlight. A flashlight will like blind the killer. All right, you're gonna see a skull come down in the bottom left. That guy just basically, instead of hooking him, what he did, he had a perk and he killed the person right there and then, instead of having to hook him. So now we're down a guy.
Oh yeah, I suppose that could be advantageous.
Yeah, one less
so
person.
like, do you only need one person to actually like sacrifice to get like the entity as the killer?
I mean, technically he needs to get all 4 people, but I don't know. I guess I didn't understand your question.
Oh, like, I guess, because I was thinking, like, you said if you get hung yourself 3 times and, like, the entity automatically gets, like, summoned or something.
Yeah.
So that then you don't actually, like, need all 4 of the people to summon the entity.
Oh, no. Basically, when you're hanging on that hook, you're summoning the entity as the killer. Oh, fuck you, faggot!
Yeah.
Oh. Dude, how the hell did he do that? Oh, no. How did... Dude, he killed all of us without having to use the hook. Dude, he had to have some crazy fucking perk or something. That sucks, man. See what I mean? So, like, I was literally right about to escape, and I fucking die.
Dang, yeah, he got you, like, the last second.
Yep. I mean, you still get your points and stuff, so, like, even though you die, like, a lot of people, like, try and exit out of the matches and shit to try and, like, I don't want to die, I want to get killed, but, like, you still get your points. See how many I walked away with. 9,000, yeah, that's decent points. So, yeah, and if you back out, you get nothing. So it's dumb to back out. And you can report the people that back out, too, being bitches.
Pansies.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, if you ever want to download the game, man, I would always play with you.
Yeah, it says it's $30 right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a popular game. They're still coming out with new killers and shit.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah, they have like a carnival something guy coming next. I mean, it's $30. It's less than an 8.
We need, like, Jeffrey Dahmer as a killer or something.
Dude, if they had Jeffrey Dahmer in here, like, what's his face? Gacy, the clown, that would be sweet. Or, like, It. Because
That'd
right now...
hilarious.
Yeah, the celebrity kind of killers that they have right now in here are...
the Saw bitch.
Yep, they got Saw, they got Freddy, they got, what's his face, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then they got, Michael Myers. You get her for free, but you have to download her for free. But she throws axes, and then all these guys come, these 6 right here come free with the game. And then on here, you don't actually have to pay for these people, but you get her when you get Michael Myers. And then you get him when you get Freddy, and then that's when you get the pig, and then that's the Huntress. So you get all these survivors, these 4 people when you get the other people. But
Some generic ass kind of people.
No, this guy's actually from the movie Friday the 13th with Freddy, and then this guy's from the Saw movies, and then that's the main chick from the from the Halloween movies. What's her face? Jamie Lee Curtis.
Which guy was from Saw?
This guy. Detective Tapp. The Negro.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty cool game, man. I definitely recommend checking it out. And then each week you can download like a special perk for each character. You just have to pay for it with these little things up in the right corner. And I mean, you get basically enough to replenish each week. But you only get like 4 days with it, or 5 days, however long they set it out for. What do you say? You have to make a decision now.
Oh my god, the pressure.
I'll play as the pig. Yeah, it's definitely, and then, yeah. I was gonna say, like, each character, like I said before, has, like, different powers. This one, you can put, like, the saw trap on the face.
Oh. So then, like, can you, like, choose to be, like, survivor or killer, like, per round or whatever? Like, you can do whatever you want?
Yeah, each round you can choose if you want to be a survivor or a killer.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you just switch back and forth. Huh? I think she's gonna be 15. Yeah. Ethan 16. Because Ryan's 16. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to, I'll pick it up when I get settled in my place at the end of the month.
Oh yeah, when are you moving in?
Well, the, tenant that's in there is moving out at, like, the end of the month, but I don't have, like, a specific date, so just kind of waiting to hear on that.
If you don't mind me asking, how much a month?
$575, everything included.
Holy shit. Is it a 2-bedroom?
1 bedroom.
Oh, okay, so it's a little smaller.
Yeah, I mean, it's, like, right in port, and, we actually installed a floor in the unit, like, directly next to it, and it was, like, a little bit smaller, and I was actually originally going to look at that one, but then, like, something came up where someone that the guy knows, like, needed a place, like, immediately, so he just gave it to him. But then a unit right next to it, which is the corner unit, is the tenant was talking about moving out, which she is at the end of the month. So it was like, yeah, you know, I haven't even put it up on display as, like, for rent or anything. So he was like, yeah, you're the first person to look at it, so if you want it, it's all yours. It's like, alright, it was pretty sweet. I mean, the actual, like, corner of the building is kind of, like, jutted out a little bit, so you can see, like, all the way down to, like, the lake and, like, up the road and everything.
Okay, is it like a studio apartment, or is it like separated rooms?
Like, studio style, like, it's, got, like, the big main living area, and then kind of, like, in, like, the one corner, it's actually kind of, like, walled off, but then there's, like a bathroom in, like the corner, which I like that it's not, like, you know, immediately visible in, like, the living area.
Yeah.
But then, like, the kitchen is, like, right kind of in, like, the living room just off to the side a little bit. There's, like, a couple closets, and then, like, up and to the right of, like the front door is, like, the bedroom. And there's actually, like, a fire escape, like, right in the bedroom, so I could, like, sit out on that thing at night and stuff. I'll just get, like, a chair or something and sit out there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he had another unit that was a 2-bedroom for roughly, like, the same price, but not everything was included. So it'd probably be, like, an extra, like, 100, 150, depending on time of year. So, like, I was originally going to do that 2-bedroom, but then I started thinking about it. I was like, you know, I don't really have that much space, and just being by myself, like, I don't really need another bedroom.
Give it some time. You might change your mind.
Yeah, I mean, and it's nice because he does a month-by-month lease, so, I mean, if a few months down the line I have, like, a few $100 extra a month or something, and I can do that, then potentially I might do that.
There you go. Fuck.
So then, like, as a killer, you could fuck up the generators and stuff.
Oh yeah, slow them down, and then, like, you see that shit going off? That's basically them fucking up while they're trying to fix the generators. All the way on the other side of the fucking map.
Oh, yep, there it is. Once they have the generator started, can you screw it up, or is it locked in?
No, it's once they start it, I can, like, fuck it up.
Okay.
Fucking dead, bitch.
Oh, you're so close. I love how you, like, kick it.
Yeah, right. That's the kind of shit that stalls you up though as a killer. Gotcha, bitch. And you're gonna catch this fucking trap. There you go. Let's put that on. Don't be a stupid bitch. So you guys only got 2 generators. Yeah, they're kicking my ass. I mean, they shouldn't have 2 generators already. You guys are working fast.
So then, is there like a specific spot that you have to bring their corpse to, or does like a hook just appear as you knock them down?
No, there's several hooks like on the map, and like if depending on where you're at, and like the survivors can break the hooks too, so that you can't use them. So there's that. Oh, look, they got her down. That's right. She's got the trap on.
Couldn't they just break all the hooks and you would basically, well, I guess he could still kill you.
Oh, I heard that. There you are, bitch. I knew I'd find you. You were meant to be, bitch. Bow. Oh, look, there's a hook right in front of me. There you go.
I love that I get to hear everything that you're saying twice. There's a lot of times when you start talking and you overlap with yourself. So I have to like try to focus in on what you're currently saying.
Oh my gosh, because I keep talking over myself.
Exactly. I'm like waiting for it to like triple loop. That would be hilarious.
Damn, dude. They only got 1 more fucking generator left. Oh, there she goes. Fuck that bitch. Fucking knew it. See if I can cut him off. Oh, I killed one
How the
person.
generators sound like fucking motorcycles.
Yeah, right. Oh, I caught one of them. I see you, motherfucker. Oh, you little bitch. Got you too, bitch. Give me those points. Pile all the way over at the other one. Dude, and then sometimes when you have like one guy remaining and they haven't escaped yet, and they'll sit and hide in the fucking match, and you have to go and find them.
Oh.
This might be one of those cases. So sometimes I'll just chill away from it and just wait for them to fucking walk by.
I suppose if you either hang out at one of the generators or at the door or something.
Nope, he just left. Damn, I only killed one person. I gotta pee again. Ugh.
Entity displeased. Saw.
Sada. I'll probably play one more and head on out. Are you still watching on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Try and be rather daily. Oh, Nia Carlson. This bitch? That's her.
Who's that freaky bitch?
She's one of my like top people. Oh, she's just good. I just got further with her because I liked all of the shit she had. I'm gonna choose. Go with that. I need somebody with a fucking toolkit.
Yes. Tim.
I'll go with him.
Tim the Tool Man.
Oh my gosh. Alright. That was a good show back in the day.
Although, I love how he's doing like a stand-up tour or something like that.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go see him or not. I mean, yeah, like you said, like the show was pretty good back in the day, but I don't know if I'd go see Tim Allen stand up.
Yeah, I saw Bob Saget stand up a few years back, well, almost a decade back, and it wasn't that good.
Oh, Bob Saget.
My friend Alex had tickets to the Riverside to go see him.
I guess, why not, right?
Yeah, that's what I figured. There was a lot of people chanting Danny Tanner.
That's pretty much how I felt about the Slayer concert. Because my buddy was just like, "Oh yeah, fucking, you want to go see Slayer on Thursday?" And I was like, I don't know why not. I mean, basically for $50 in gas, that's all I really paid for.
Not bad.
No, it's easily $150 tickets.
I just wasn't willing to go see Slayer for like the 7th time.
That was only my 2nd time seeing Slayer.
Oh,
Like
okay.
my 4th time seeing Lamb of God. My 2nd time seeing Testament. Or it would have been, but we actually missed Testament because they played first. We got there like halfway into Behemoth's set.
Oh damn! See, that would have been my main attraction is Behemoth. Behemoth is the shit.
Yeah, they were pretty fucking good. I was pleasantly surprised. Not that I thought they were gonna be like bad or something, but
I haven't seen Nurgle
I
after his
always have
cancer.
Yeah, like it sounded great, like fucking CD quality damn near.
Damn. Yeah, Behemoth always puts on a good show. I've seen them probably a good like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, I'd go see him again.
I want to say my favorite performance of theirs was when they switched. They were playing a show with, it was Job for a Cowboy, Behemoth, Beneath the Massacre, and Gojira. And this was probably back in like 2011 or 10 maybe. We saw him in Chicago, and yeah, I went and got like pictures with all the guys from Behemoth, and got some signatures from the guys from Job for a Cowboy.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, dude, when I was younger, I used to be like a fucking like band whore. I used to like find my way into like any situation where I could meet someone in like a famous band. Like when I was in Meth Tooth, we went and saw a show with the Red Chord, Job for a Cowboy, Cattle Decapitation, and I think it was Iron Dissonance. And I know this sounds weird, but I swear to God, I even have pictures up in the dressing room. My drummer from Meth Tooth, his wife Christina went to Okauchee High School in like Oconomowoc, and the new bass player of Cattle Decapitation went to high school with Christina, Dion's wife.
Oh.
And Travis Ryan, the vocalist of Cattle Decapitation, broke his pipe right before they were gonna like go on, and she was sitting there talking to Derek, and Derek got a text message being like, "Oh, he broke his pipe. Like, does anyone got a pipe?" And of course, I'm like, "Yeah." So Christina, me, and my vocalist Mike from Meth Tooth all went upstairs to go smoke with Derek and Travis Ryan from Cattle Decapitation up in the dressing room.
Wow.
And if you sift through my Facebook, there's like a picture of me back when I was like skinny mini me. Remember the picture that I posted today? And you're like, "Oh, he was really skinny."
Yeah.
That was me putting up horns next to the guitarist of Cattle Decapitation.
Okay, I was wondering who that was. I didn't know just by looking at him. That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's the guitarist of Cattle Decapitation. He was on tour, and he was on like literally there was like 3 days before they were done, so these guys were burnt out as fuck. And he fell asleep in the chairs as everyone was exiting, because they played like third to last or second to last, because Job for a Cowboy I think headlined. But but I have pictures from that show. That was the show where I'm up in there's like a dressing room photo of me like up there with Travis Ryan and Derek from Cattle Decapitation with my old vocalist from Meth Tooth, and we have like our arms crossed and shit, looking all like mean tough guys. Yeah, I used to, and then there was another time, like I went to a show in Madison. My buddy Alex knew the guy from Mushroom Head, so he smoked with like 2 guys from Mushroom Head. Smoked with the guys from Darkest Hour, the guys in God Forbid, Bleed the Sky, Arch Enemy. We smoked with Arch Enemy. Who the fuck else? Literally, and honestly, dude, I swear to God, a lot of it was me catching people outside their bus and being like, "Hey, can I smoke you up?" And for some reason, they let me. Yeah, the God Forbid one, that one was really weird. It was at a 420 show with Arch Enemy. That was the same show that we smoked with Arch Enemy. And I was in the crowd, and Eric Cortez and my buddy Zach, they were in a band together, and they came up to me, and they're like, "Hey, we want to go smoke with the guys from God Forbid, but we don't have any weed." And I was like, "Well, shit, let's do it." So they like took me over to the guy, and it was the bass player from God Forbid. And I'm like, "Whoa, like, holy shit, okay, yeah." So I was gonna, go smoke with him and shit. And all of a sudden, like, all my friends were like, "Oh, where are you going?" Like, I'm gonna go smoke with what's his face. Oh shit, I'm gonna go smoke with what's his face. And everyone got super salty that I was leaving them to go smoke with Cortez and Zach.
Sucks to suck, man.
Yeah, so
I
I got to go on this bus, and yeah, it was pretty fucking. Oh shit, man. He was right behind me. Holy fuck beans. Well, maybe I won't win this match. Oh my god. What a nagger. I don't care. I'm broadcasting, and there's somebody else that's watching, but I don't give a fuck about my language.
Good thing you're not a famous YouTube personality.
Right? I think I'm almost up to 100 videos or something now.
Oh.
It's just me fucking broadcasting, me playing.
Yeah, there's definitely some stuff that I wouldn't mind sharing, but I don't think I've really ever shared anything to YouTube personally.
Why not?
I don't know. Because I know nobody's gonna watch my shit anyways.
How do you think I feel? I don't expect anyone to watch my shit. I look at it this way. I figure in like a few years down the line, when I'm not playing these games or whatever, or like, let's just say all of a sudden fucking Joe dies, you know, for some odd reason. Now I can look back and be like, oh yeah, it was me and Joe playing Fortnite. I mean, I guess it's a little morbid, but
No, I hear you. I mean, I do have a lot of things like saved on my like actual like PlayStation. I just don't have them like shared. I do like using like the video fucking save thing. Saves like 15 minutes of clip, which is usually pretty cool.
I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, you just hit like the smaller button. Like you can do it like right while you're playing. The smaller button that's to the left of like the center button.
Yeah, the share button.
And yeah, just like hit square or whatever, and then like it saves a video clip and it goes into the capture gallery.
Dude, this weed I picked up from Eli stinks so bad.
That shit that I got from you was super good.
Yeah, Eli's always got some really good bud.
Dude, it's just ridiculous how much he always has.
That's why every time someone's like, oh, is it medical grade? And it's like, dude, does it really matter? Like, the nugget that we're getting up here in Wisconsin is so fucking good.
I know, and it actually cracked me up because while we were at the show, of course, there was like the people smoking their weed, and like every bit of weed that I could smell, it just smelled so shitty. It's like, dude, you guys are you're closer to Colorado than we are, and like, it smells like you just grew that shit in a ditch or something.
Well, to be honest, there's a lot of people from Wisconsin driving up to the UP to get fucking medical grade.
I guess, I mean...
Honestly, I give it like another 5 more years and it's legal here. I mean, Trump apparently...
Yeah, Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Trump apparently is talking about passing a federal law so you can supersede the federal government on that.
That would be pretty sweet. I mean, if that doesn't happen, yeah, Wisconsin will definitely be one of like the last ones. I know that apparently there was like a referendum that was supposed to go through and everything for Wisconsin, so it's gonna go to vote, and I don't know when that's supposed to happen.
Honestly, I just don't see what's wrong with like recreationalizing it and then just drug testing at jobs. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, or like a government program. Oh, you want to be on SNAP, EBT? You gotta get drug tested. Or oh, you want to have this job and obtain this salary? You gotta be drug tested. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, why can't we just do that?
Right, and like, you know, I even say, like, for the most part, like, you know, if you work in like a factory or something, I don't know why they still need to, or they would need to test you, like, if it's legal within your state, like, I just don't get it. Like, I know,
well,
like, in Colorado, there was, like, some places that got rid of it after it became, like, recreational, which, I mean, you could only hope. I know it's certainly not the case with every job, and of course, there are some jobs that, you know, you definitely do want to make sure that your person isn't smoking weed all day, every day or something. I mean,
right.
Not to say that a stoner can't be successful, but I mean, yeah, there's just definitely some areas where you probably don't want to have your mind clouded.
I don't know, I'm pretty Republican to the core, so I mean, I believe in less government the better. So if a privatized company wants to drug test, by all means, let them drug test. That's their bylaws and their what they want to do. If you don't want to, then don't do it. That's your freedom to do it as a free enterprise. Like at Express Employment Professionals, like I don't really have to drug test people. I do because I have a higher success rate of individuals. But that's, you know,
Right.
Oh shit, there's science for that though. So like, Which is all fine and dandy. It's just more or less, the type of job you're trying to fulfill. If you're trying to find like a Joe Schmo that can fucking, god damn it, they can do anything, then by all means don't drug test them because you're looking for some bullshit, employee. But if you're looking, for a fucking IS administrator or a purchasing agent or an HR administrative person, you're gonna want a drug test for that shit.
Right. That's why I love my line of work or whatever, especially now that I'm still working for another company, but I'm kind of my own boss at this point. Especially like once I start finding my own work and everything, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, sales has definitely been like the coolest thing I've ever done as far as job-wise. Just going around selling product.
Yeah, it's definitely sweet that you get to frickin' help other people find work and shit, and if it all works out for you, that's awesome.
Yeah, but it's like one of those jobs where you have to like expect that like 1 in every 10 individuals that you interview, you're not going to be able to help. Or I'm sorry, not every 1 in 10. There's 1 in every 10 individuals you can actually help.
Oh, right. I definitely can see that. I mean, people nowadays, like, they just come along with such horrible work ethics and everything. So, I mean,
yeah, I've had
especially
people...
like I'm sure like a lot of the people that are coming in are like my age or a little bit younger.
Oh yeah, they'll come in and be like, "Oh yeah, I can't pass a drug test and I don't have a resume. What can you do for me?" Like, dude,
yeah, exactly. I know I have no work experience. I didn't really graduate high school, but you think you could give me something starting at like $50,000 a year?
Yeah, dude, Waukesha, County, these people, dude, are so diluted, I swear to God. Like, they have no idea what a true job is. I swear to God. But, I'll have people coming in being like, I need to work in an office where I can sit down and I don't have to do, too much physical work as far as, a job, a job would require, and I can't pass a drug test and I don't have a resume. What can you do for me? Hey, dude, there's literally nothing that I can do for you.
It was actually funny because my boss, he hired on this kid who I ended up learning is his daughter's boyfriend. Like, he's an alright kid, but he had, a frickin' string of, 3 days where, he would text him at night or be like, whatever, be like, hey, what time are we working in the morning? And, he doesn't wake up. So it's like, okay, and then, he had texted my other boss, my boss's brother, to, meet him at, a certain place at, some time or whatever. He ended up, texting him, 10 minutes later, oh, yeah, I'll just start fresh tomorrow. It's like, okay, that's dumb as fuck. Then something pretty much similar happened, 2 more days after that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, my God.
Dude, I don't know how, it's hard telling people that are older than me that their work ethic's shit. Being like, dude, you don't show up to work. I used to work at Taco Bell, and I call in maybe 3 times a year.
Yeah, exactly. Even when I'm sick, nowadays, it's I just kind of tough it up and go to work.
Right?
Yeah, there's maybe 4 times where I know that I'll call off, and that's always at least a few weeks in advance at minimum. I mean, with the exception with the concert where it was 4 days, but I didn't know about it until 4 days in advance, and it just happened to work out. But yeah, other than that, I'd take off for hunting and maybe a concert or 2 throughout the year or something. But otherwise, I never really take off. I hardly ever go on vacation or anything like that, and I don't ever get sick.
Okay, me and Jen are trying to actually take a vacation soon.
And I do want to go camping or something this year again, at least. I'll go by my damn self if I have to.
I don't mind camping.
We used to do it every single year with my family. My sister would bring up one of her friends, and I'd bring up one of my friends. But it was cool because that same friend, they would always go camping too, and they'd always bring me along, so it was kind of a nice trade-off.
I used to have friends like that.
One year that I went with him, I got a horrible sunburn, like just all over my body, and I had like water blisters everywhere.
I've had that, man. You're part of the
It's
tail
so
club
funky,
like me.
like I thought I had like pimples everywhere or something. Like I was still like young. I was like, holy shit, I already have like pimples. Like fucking weird.
Yeah, right, dude.
Yeah, like you pop them and like just like water comes out. I was like, what the hell is this?
It's funny you say that because when I first moved to Wisconsin, we went to Port Washington, and it was, it wasn't anything major. It was just like a normal day, and at that point I was probably like 13, I think, and we were at Port Washington, and I wasn't doing anything but just sitting on the beach because I was super pissed off because my parents were trying to like sell me on the fact that Lake Michigan was like an ocean, and I was like super pissed off, like, this isn't the fucking ocean. Yeah, and so I just sat there like pissed off, and like I burned in the sun really bad, and like, apparently because it's just like a different UV concentration in comparison to Delaware. Yeah, I burned like fucking like a madman, I guess, and
Wow.
I had like fucking big ass like quarter-sized blisters on my shoulders and shit from burning. Yeah, they were like literally a quarter size. I couldn't even put on tank tops. Actually, I did put on a tank top, and actually they burst at one point. So that was pretty sick.
Yep. Friggin' reminds me of my first year of painting where I went like 6 hours in the sun without a shirt on. And finally, like, the guys that I was working with is like, dude, you should really put your shirt back on. I was like, oh, no, like, it's fine. Like, it doesn't even burn or anything. They're like, no, seriously, like, you are, like, redder than fuck. I was like, oh, okay. And, like, yeah, when I put it on, like, I could feel the sting, but, like, it didn't really start to set in for, like, a few hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember, like, we went to Taco Bell, because that's where I took the picture. Like, I had Alex take a picture of my back, and it was just horrible.
Well, I believe it.
And then tried to take a shower after that. Oh, my God.
I would say my worst sunburn, I think, even though the water blisters were pretty bad when I was a kid, when I went out to California when I was on tour in 2014, I burned so bad because, like, when we got to California, we all, like, freaked out because we were in the car for, like, 36 hours, like, straight in the car for, like, 36 hours. Yeah, so, I mean, not straight. I mean, we stopped to get gas and shit, but, yeah, it was pretty bad. But anyways, we got to Long Beach, or no, we got to Laguna Beach, and I was like, oh, that show on MTV, yeah, and we, like, literally just bolted out of the car. I ripped my shirt off, put on my fucking shorts, and we had, like, literally, like, 6 or 7 hours before the show, and I'm like, yeah, let's go swimming, and we went and swam for, like, a half an hour in the Pacific Ocean, and I burned the shit out of myself. Like, I mean, yeah, it lasted, like, almost a week and a half. Dude, it was bad. Like, I fucked myself up. I forget how white I am. I just don't think about it, you know?
Right, no, like, you get out there and it's like, yeah, this is great. Like, all of a sudden, like, you might look at yourself and it's like, oh, I'm a little bit red, and then all of a sudden, yeah, like, you look back at it and, like, you touch yourself, it's like, oh, no.
Well, like, Kyle is, like, Eastern European, and, like, Steve is, like, Native American, and Alex was, like, fucking Mexican, so, like, I didn't think about it. And
they're all good. You just have the fair skin.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking, like, super pale like you are. Like, you know how it is. And, like, dude, I fucking burned, like, fucking, dude. Everyone else was like, yeah, I kind of got sunburned a little bit, and I'm over here, like, fucking lobster boy. Like, oh my god, it is burning. I mean, the other guys on tour were, like, giving me advice on how to, like, lessen it and shit, and I'm like, dude, this is so bad.
I remember when you were telling me that you were, like, driving through, like, Arizona, and your car was, like, overheating and shit.
Dude,
you had to, like, stick your arms out the window, and you're getting, like, radiation poisoning and shit.
That was, yeah, man, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Like, what the fuck?
I know, it's like, how do you live in that? Like, I know, like, eventually, like, you kind of adapt to it and your skin becomes leather. But it's like, I don't know how people deal with that shit.
Yeah. I don't either. But yeah, I remember that, man. That was vivid as fucking just yesterday. Oh, scary shit. Thought my skin was gonna peel off.
Yeah, once you get past like 85, I don't go outside.
Yeah, some
My new
places
life
that's
motto.
just, yeah, some places that's just not possible. Like, it was always, like, when I was in Arizona, dude, it was so fucking hot, man. Like, I cannot explain how hot that bitch was. Like, Arizona was so incredibly hot.
Yeah, like even the snaps that like Matt will send us every now and then, it's like it was freaking or it was like April and it was like 100 degrees. It's like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I know it's a different type of heat. Like it's dry, it's not really muggy like we get, but it's like I don't know, man. That can't be too much better than like just straight fucking mega blaster heat.
They don't get wind over there, so it's a little bit different.
It almost seems like it'd be worse, just like kind of dry, stagnant air.
It is, but it's a lot more tolerable.
I just feel like your nose and your mouth are really dry.
Oh yeah.
I love how she was alright to run away from that machine after stabbing her in the chest and everything.
Yeah, right. I don't think I've been hung yet.
I'm always hung.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there I go. He got me 3 times, I just wasn't paying attention. Alright, man. Alright, I'm out. Alright. Peace, brah.